This is still a very steep price tag, but I think they took their best value offering, the Rep AB-5100. They fine-tuned it and they polished it and they came up with this, the NightHawk. Every feature on this, touching this, the vinyl, the metallic black finish, the rubber feet, the ability to stand up, the future compatibility with attachments, the leg holder attachment, everything about this is money. The stability, the weight, the ease of use and ability to move it around throughout your home gym. So I'm super excited to have this in-house. It was kind of an abrupt release. When it did release last week sometime, I pulled the trigger right away. And just for the sake of this channel, the relevancy, but also just the fact it seemed like exactly what I was looking for in my home gym. I've had some experience with the Rep AB-3100. I had it for about 2.5 years. Good bench, some design flaws, and just the vinyl. It was difficult to clean, and it didn't have the ability to do decline sit-ups. At the time of purchase for this, I didn't have the extra $100 to purchase the leg holder attachment, but in the future, I definitely do want to get that so I can add decline sit-ups to my workouts. That being said, I know a lot of people are flooding marketplace with their old Rep Fitness adjustable benches and whatnot. The BlackWing again, the 5200, and even this Rep Fitness flat bench with the clear coat finish. I am selling that. I feel like an adjustable bench is just a lot more versatile. Again, I didn't necessarily want an adjustable bench because I didn't like a lot of the ones that were on the market. So I went with the flat bench just to minimize the amount of exercises that I'm doing in my home gym. And I just wanted something simple, something stable. But this is even more stable than that with the wider footprint, wider base, and just this D front foot design. The metallic black and the matte black are ready to ship out. As for colors like green, red, and some other offers, that's not ready to ship out, I think in May sometime. So if you want a special color, you gotta wait. But I will speak on metallic black. I thought the metallic black was just gonna be way too sparkly for me. And I was like, I don't want that. I'm more of a matte black guy. But the metallic black is absolutely awesome. Ever since I got my J cups in metallic black, I knew I liked it. Getting back to the NightHawk. I know that maybe a lot of you saw this release and are interested in seeing some sort of footage, so that's why I'm kind of jumping the gun and doing this review now. I've had 2 workouts on it. It came literally in 3 days after I ordered it. This was at my front door. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna talk about this gap. A lot of people mind the gap. They don't want a gap. I never really cared so much about a gap in my bench. And this one is 1.5 inches wide. All this hardware right here is recessed so you don't feel it on your lower back. It also has a 2.5-inch pad, which isn't as thick as my flat bench. There's only one pad offering. There's no wide or narrow as of right now to choose from. It's got a good footprint. It's long enough. I mean, I'm 5'7", but I have plenty of room to slide up and down. And then it's got the different adjustments. So it has 0 degrees all the way to 85 degrees. 7 different angle adjustments for the back pad. And then 4 for the front pad. And it even has a little bit of a decline, which is nice. So you can do that. And you can use your bench as a ramp, which I always like to do. Having this ramp position, it allows you to do some like leg lifts and different things like that. It's not like overbearing or like too big, but the stability and the quality is still there nonetheless. Like the other ones are overbuilt. This one is like perfectly built so far. I'm loving this knurling right here and just the diameter of the knurling on the backrest handle as well. And then the front has the same handle, and I guess it's the same knurling from their Colorado bar, which is cool. Just all the laser etched numberings. It doesn't have any big like Rep Fitness white bold lettering or anything. Very minimal design. Honestly, my favorite part is like this rubber that they're utilizing throughout this bench. So on the back here, you have Rep Fitness, and this is where it's gonna rest on the floor. but just the rubber that is utilized. This probably took me about 7 minutes to put together. Very easy assembly. All the welds are super nice, and just the design is money. Whoever drew this up is a true engineer, because this thing is sick. I want to lift it up now to show you the bottom. Because on the bottom you have this rubber. So if I was to roll this out into my driveway, it wouldn't get the metal all scratched up. It's got this nice, beautiful rubber with the Rep logo. Same thing on the bottom. It makes it extra stable. My flat bench is not nearly as stable, and I'll do a side-by-side comparison of this, but this 3-post design, these back feet are very wide, very stable. It doesn't move when I'm doing different step ups or like different dynamic movements on the bench. But I absolutely love the rubber. I also love this vinyl. Like I said, I was doing different step ups and doing different stuff with my shoes on this bench, and I was able to just take a baby wipe, Kirkland baby wipe, and cleaned it off real quick. The thickness of it is perfect, the width, the way the seat is contoured, so you have plenty of room for your thighs and your legs. Everything about this bench is everything you think it is and more. This is money. I love the aesthetic of it, very minimal design. I feel like there's a failure point on a lot of the vinyls when it kind of is stitched into that little plastic thing. For example, on this bench, and like that's just a failure point. So the fact that they made this like wrap all the way around like one solid piece of foam is pretty cool. I feel like it's gonna last forever, which is awesome. Let's see, we got the vinyl, we got the stability aspect, IFP compliant, so 16.7 inches off the ground. So for all you guys preparing for like a powerlifting meet, again, you're going to get that good leg drive, and you're going to get that normal positioning that you're used to. I like this 7-gauge steel that is on these hooks right here, and you can tell it's beefed up. And then it's just a little finer touches, so it's not like metal on metal. It's got this nice little roller protective cover. Just those thoughtful things make me a very happy customer in paying that $450 for this bench. The overall length is going to be 51 inches. Again, height 16.7. Weight capacity is going to be 700 pounds. So that's something to note. A lot of these benches say 1,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds, whatever the case may be. This is going to be 700 pounds. So if that's not heavy enough for you, obviously you have to consider that. But for most people, 95% of people, 700 pounds is going to be more than enough. Enclosed ladder system, which I really like. That didn't, the 3100 didn't have that, and it would kind of slip a lot. So I'm happy for security and safety reasons to have this ladder style design. And I'm not finding any weight. Oh yeah, bench weight, 88 pounds. So compared to the Rogue Manta Ray, the BlackWing from Rev Fitness, I feel like 88 pounds is a very good size bench. Obviously, you got this nice handle you can grab. And the nice part about these wheels, like with some things with wheels on them, you have to have it at like the perfect angle for it to roll good. With this, you can have it down low, or you can lift it up high, and you can still roll it very nice and very easily. So, pretty cool. I love it. This is the Rep Fitness NightHawk. Super happy with this purchase. I mean, Rep Fitness, they continue to put out quality products, and this is just another example of that. If you have any questions, please let me know if there's something I didn't hit on. Another quick first impressions video of this Rep Fitness product. So, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.